Coptic Christians are one of the earliest branches of Christianity. About 10% of the population of Egypt is Christian, either Coptic, Catholic, or Protestant. The concern is that the majority of the government now in Egypt is a fairly conservative Islamic government. One of the things the Christians are concerned about is that they're underrepresented in the parliament. A second concern is that there's been unrest between Muslims and Christians lately in Egypt. The unrest is not representative of the majority of Muslims in Egypt. We're talking about a very small percentage of the population. We're talking about disgruntled youth. Egypt is currently experiencing political unrest, but also experiencing great economic scarcity. So what we're seeing in Egypt, I think, is that people are coalescing in a situation of survival, a situation of scarcity, around religious identity. The big concern of Christians is, will they be protected under the new majority Islamic government in Egypt? Will they be protected, and will they be considered to be full citizens? We've heard a lot of criticism of the new constitution in Egypt, and to be fair, the constitution is actually very good at protecting religious freedom. What's a little bit more concerning in the new constitution is a new article, which is Article 44, which makes it illegal to make any statement against a prophet or a religious messenger. Now, the reason that that could be a concern is because other Islamic governments have used the blasphemy law in an abusive way. I think the problem currently is that the current government of Egypt is not enforcing its own constitution, is not abiding by its own constitution. So one problem is that the government of Egypt needs to abide by the constitution that it's just passed. But the second is that it needs to abide by Islam. What it's claiming is to be an Islamic government. So if the Egyptian government fails to protect Christians within its state, it's also failing Islam. The problem is not with Islam. The problem is not with Muslims. The problem is with a particular government that's experiencing unrest and scarcity that hasn't yet figured out how to protect its Christian citizens, and that's going to be crucial as Egypt moves forward.